Hello, welcome back. I'm going to change out my steering stabilizer. I've got a Rancho stabilizer in there, and it's really stiff. So I heard that this one is more original equipment type thing. I don't really need a really stiff steering stabilizer, so ordered this from the old Amazon. You find a number here, right there. And on the way of taking the one out, I didn't film all that. I forgot to wear gloves too. But I'll show you where I'm at right now. Okay, so I have determined that is a 19 Mueller meter. If I can. Oh, that's pretty easy. A little too easy. So that comes off. You know, somebody's going to complain they can't see what I'm doing. I'm taking the castle nut off. So that's the castle nut. And then should just come out of there. Of course, always use the right tool. Which I don't happen to have. Apparently, that's in there pretty good, so I'm gonna have to get a big smasher. So I'll do that. Okay, I got it out. As you can see, it's quite a bit bigger than the stock style one, and it is stiffer. So I think I'm gonna prefer this one. I mean, some people might like this stiffer, heavier one, but I think I'm just gonna go with this one. I got the cotter pin out, just dropped right out, and I got to put in a new pin in this one. It came with that right here, so I'm going to put that in, show you what that's like, and then go ahead and put it in. Okay, where is it? I'm laying on my back, so that's the pin side, goes into the drag link. And it's pretty easy to get in there. You got to install that pin inside of the shock to go in there with a castle nut. And then I'm like right 2 inches from my face right now. That's where the bolt goes in the other side and just slips in there. It's kind of hard to give you a backup view here because it's like right there in my face. So let me get the bolt here. Here somewhere. Well, I'm gonna have to put this stupid thing down. All right, it's in. Well, I mean, I got the castle nut started, and I got the bolt on this side. Where the hell it is, somewhere in there. Somewhere right there. Got that one tight. And this is the castle nut. That's where is that? It's 19 millimeter. And then if it's turns, you got like a flat end under here, but you can sneak a wrench up in there to hold it. So I'm going to try turning it with a ratchet and see how that goes. All right, I had to get a different cotter pin. The other one was kind of bent. So that's in. It's all tight. There. So now let's go drive it. All right, I was recording that whole time. These are 15 millimeter. There's, I think, 6 of them. My neighbors love me. Is it. So let me get all this stuff cleaned up and then I'll take it for a drive. Okay, I have to say that it is better. I notice when I turn corners, The other one I had to force the wheel to go back to center. This one just does it naturally. You know, when you turn, then you just let it go, it goes back to center. I'm going to turn right up here and I'll show you. Before I would have to force it to go back to center, turn it back myself. But now it will just go back. Like here I'm turning, and I just let go of the wheel. And it just goes back to straight by itself. So I like that better. The other one was so stiff I had to force it, you know, by turning, counter turning. So this one is better, I think. I mean, some people might like the stiffness of the other one, but I mostly am daily driving my truck on the street, and occasionally it may go off-road, but I'll get back home and I'm going to wrap the video up. I have something else I want to show for the next video. So let me cut off here and I'll finish my little test circuit and then get back to the bench. Alright, so truck drives fine. I like the less dampening better. This is going to be probably the next video. I don't know if you might have seen my previous video. If not, I'll put a thing that goes across the top for that, where I tried to put in one of these before and it was the wrong one. This hopefully is the right one. I just got this in the mail, so to speak, and it looks like it's the correct one. So I'm going to try installing this. I got a new cover coming too, so I don't want to do this till the cover comes. So look forward to this video until that. So I'm going to wait to install this until that cover comes. So until then, we'll see you later.